Hi everybody, this is Kim from DIY Dream Weddings UK. Welcome back to my channel. I've come on to show you the next part of these Christmas videos, which is our Christmas snow globe wedding bouquet. Sorry, I couldn't think of what it was called then. So I think we're on this day 17. We're doing all videos every day up until Christmas Day, and actually on Christmas Day as well. So yeah, 17th of December. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to put the snow in it. So if you want to have a look back and see how we're creating this, you're welcome to. But I'm just going to show you how we're going to do this bit. Okay. So we've stuck all this on the last videos. And what I'm going to do is the back of this, we're going to put the handle in. Okay. So I've decided to just work out where I want that to, how I want that to be, like that, and then just stick that on. So I'm going to just, as that's not in the middle, I'm just going to make it closer to the top, the hole. I'm going to just make it closer to the top like that. And I'm going to stick this on with some hot glue. Okay, so we'll stick this on, so just like this, because what we're going to do is we're going to do a bit more structure again with this bouquet. Okay, so we're going to do a bit more structure with this. Okay. I think that'll be okay. Let me just bring this in just to see. Yeah, that piece along the edge there will be all right, because we're just going to bring our material over that bit. Okay, so we've got our Christmas scene, and now we've stuck that on. What I want to do now is add our snow. So this is the exciting bit, people. But before we do that, I've actually cleaned this. Okay, I cleaned it off camera. And because I've cleaned it, what I want to do is move this mat, because it's got all lots of rubbish on it and bits that might stick to it. Okay, so I'm gonna just open this open this up, if I can remember. Yeah, I've just got to put some, I've just pulled some sellotape over this just to stop it from coming out, because it wasn't resealable bag, which is a bit annoying. But I always say annoying, but you know, it's a bit irritating when something doesn't reseal, isn't it, if you know what I mean. I'm going to just cut, I might I did only stick the tape over, that's it, like that. So it's going to go over, going to go a bit everywhere now, but that's okay. I can clear that up afterwards. Okay, so now that's all stuck on, I'm going to put the snow in the middle of I'm not sure how much to put in actually. To put, I hope that's not too much. Okay, this is, I've never done this project before, so do bear with me. I'm just going to try and seal that a little bit more. Hope there's enough in there. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to take this frame and try not to touch the front, and just take the top of this double-sided off. Okay, I'm a little bit excited about this. I'm not going to lie, I am a little bit excited about this. I need to get this bit off. Oh, has that already come off? Oh, it looks like I've already taken that piece off. Has this all come off? Yeah. Okay, so now what I want to do is just put this. I'm quite excited about this. Okay, let's see if this works. Sorry if it doesn't, okay? I'm just saying in advance. Hang on, let's just move that. Okay, I don't want really big lumps in there. Trying to make that as straight as I can. Okay, oh gosh. Come on. It's kind of got stuck in the middle. Sorry to bang. Sorry to bang. Just do that against my hand. But that kind of works. Okay, I'm panicking a bit because it's stuck in the middle a bit, look. But I suppose it looks like a cloud a little bit. I'm not sure what to do about that. See, the thing is, once it's in there, there's not much you can do. But perhaps it could have done with less in there. But you can sort of see it works, okay? Sorry, it's a bit disappointing that it's stuck in the middle like that. I wonder if I can I pull that off? No, I've done that. Probably not. It'd probably make a real mess if I did. Oh, there we go, look. You've just kind of got to, you've got to shake it loose a bit. I did try and make that, what you can do is make that foam a bit thicker, okay, and then you'll get more kind of, but you can see how that's working, okay. And I did think, I'm not going to worry too much, and there's a lot of snow in there now. I put too much in there, but you can sort of see the how the idea is supposed to work, okay, can't you? You can sort of see how that's going to work. Right, it's a little bit of a snow. Oh, it's a little bit snowed under. They're snowed under. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, everything's got a bit snowed under, but there we are. That is your snow globe wedding bouquet, and I will learn to put less snow in it. I got a bit carried away. So now what we're going to do is, you probably do it better than me now. Don't do it like this. Look, they're snowed under, look. It still works though, it's just a little bit of a snowdrift going on there. Okay. You can still see the houses. Right, okay. So now... It's not how I expected it to go, but there we are. Now what we want to do is bring our material, I think. Yeah, bring our material over. And what I did actually do was I cleaned this, and I cleaned it with, what did I clean it with? Let's just get rid of some of this. I cleaned it with a wet wipe and a kitchen towel in the end, okay. Right, so you want to make sure that this material is facing the right way up, the way you want it to go onto your bouquet, okay. That's quite fun actually. But yeah, so I'm going to have it like this, and I've already put a hole into my material, okay. And what I thought was the best way of doing this was perhaps to stick your handle in first, and then put your material over the top like this. And I thought what I'd do is ribbon the handle afterwards, and I don't normally do it that way, but just to keep it looking nice, I think it might be better if I do it that way with this project, okay. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick my handle in. Okay. Hopefully I just need another bit of glue, another glue stick. So I will need, oh, sorry about the noise. I will need, I was going to use those snowflakes, but I've decided not to now, as you can see. So yeah, going to put my handle on the flattest bit that I can. So I'm going to just put lots of glue, on there and on the bottom of the handle as well, just so that it all sticks in really well like this. Okay, don't worry about this bit. You could actually have a flatter tube if you want to, just use a flat edge, but I thought, well, the ribbon will cover that up anyway, really, and you can decorate it and cover it up. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that's stuck in there. Where are we? We're 9 minutes in, and make sure it's all stuck down. And then what I'll do is I'll bring my material, like I was showing you, and work out which way round I want it, and stick it on to the back of the bouquet, and then I'm going to bring it around the front and stick this piece on top, okay, to cover it all up. And that's what I'll do in this video, okay, and I think most of that will be done. We're just going to have to decorate the frame after that, and I'll come back. Actually, I might show you how I'm going to do that on this one. I don't know. I keep thinking too far ahead. I'm sorry that I'm doing that, because it's kind of ruins it, doesn't it, when I keep telling you what I'm going to do. So I might stop doing that in future. Okay, I'm just getting excited about what I'm going to do next. I think that's quite, yeah, sorry about the snow. I overdone that a bit, but you can sort of see what I'm aiming at doing there. Okay, it's a bit of a snowdrift, yeah, I keep saying that, but they're a bit snowed under, aren't they? Carried away with the snow. Okay, so I'm going to turn that over so that's the right way round when I put the material on. Yeah, like that. And then I'm going to put my material on so it's facing the right way. And yes, I am actually going to glue this. Don't ask me how. I was going to do it the same as the brooch one. If you've seen the brooch one, I was going to do it like that. And what I was going to do was, just a second, I need to keep this in the right place as well. So what I need to do is I need a jar or something to put this in so you can see what I'm doing. So I could put it in there. I didn't think I've got to rest it on something. Let's have a go. So I'm just trying to find something to put it on. That'll be alright. So if I just, let's have a go. Hold on. So you can see it. You need to see this, don't you? Okay. Right, so if I place that there, I can see that my reindeers are the right way round, okay? And what I thought was I could just pull it tight. You think you can do. I might have to cut this first, actually. Should we cut this a bit first? Let's cut it. Let's do this the right way. Let's try and do this the right way. Okay, like I said, I haven't really planned. I haven't done this before, and because this isn't flat, I should have cut it first. But what we'll do is we'll do it from the back. We'll have to do it from the back now. Okay. So we'll just have to cut some of this off, this material off. Okay. So we don't really want all of this. And by the way, if this video gets a bit long and I get a bit cut off, I will come back and do the next one tomorrow, okay? Just letting you know that I won't just go and not come back, but I probably won't come back on the same day if that happens. Okay, so right, so that's just about done. Let's just about get that over there, won't I? Right. Just about get that over. So just getting that straight. It's probably a better way of doing this, but hey ho. Right, okay, this is how I'm doing it. Right, so we go. Sorry if you're getting frustrated watching this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start gluing this, because it's all that you can do is to put some glue on there. And if this goes wrong, I might have to scrap it, but hopefully I won't have to. Hopefully I won't have to. Okay, so we want to pull that quite tight. I just wanted to pull, the only reason why I'm pulling it tight is because I wanted to pull the creases out of this material. That's what the idea was. I wanted to pull the creases out. And cut that in a bit more. Just cut that in just a bit more. I don't think it really matters about the edge that much, because we can just cut that off and you won't see the edge too much. Okay, just turn it over. Okay, now that's kind of more in place, isn't it? We can kind of work out that if we pull that over, can you see? Sorry, it's a little bit close, but if we pull that over, we know that's going to work. Okay, it's a little bit creased in places. I could have ironed it. I didn't. Okay, but if you pull it really tight, I haven't quite done that, but if you pull it quite tight, you can pull those creases out. Okay. Right, so just gonna glue the edges. Fingers crossed that this is going to work, right? Because it worked with the brooch one. It's the same technique that we did with the brooch bouquet. Okay. I just want to take this opportunity also while I'm on here just to say thank you to all those people, those new subscribers that have joined. So, because I know there's a few that have joined and they're new. So, yeah, thank you for joining. Okay, so just... That's all right. So to keep turning it. Sorry if it's too close, but you can sort of get the gist of what I'm doing here. Just pulling that as tight as I can. Try not to get it on the actual I feel a bit nervous because doing these things, it's just all new to me. Okay, it's just so new. It's like, should I be doing this? Are people going to think, what is she doing? Do you know what I mean? Why is she doing it like that? And, you know, why doesn't she sew it and all this sort of stuff? If you're thinking, why doesn't she sew it? I'm just not a sewing person. I don't like sewing things, really. I'll only do it if I really have to. Like with the brooch one, you know, that's the only time when I might actually sew stuff. When I think it might work, that's the only way I can see it working. So if I can find a way to glue something, I will. I will, okay. So try not to glue that, I'm saying this to you, try not to glue that too close to the edge because you want to cut that piece off, okay. So that's if you're going to do it. You might not, probably no one's doing this project because they're like, this is just too makeshift for me. It's just too makeshift for me. So there we go. Can you see that? That crease is slightly coming out, but if you pull it further, it will, if you pull it more, it will come right out. Okay. Right, so when I... Right, so we're just going to go all the way around the edge of here and just glue that in. Okay, and then what we're going to do, like I said, is we're going to cut it off. Cut off all the odd bits. And if you're good at measuring and working out how big this is going to be, you can measure it. Okay, obviously it might be easier if you measure it, or you draw around the circle first. You need to know the thickness of the circle if you're going to do that. Okay, I wanted to do all this before it cuts me off if it's going to. So yeah, a bit shambly, a bit of a shambly project, but I wanted to do something that was a little bit different, you know, not the same thing, the same sort of thing that we normally do. So I'm going to glue that, so that's all the way around the edge there. Okay, and I will probably want this to be all quite flat as well, so when I've done it I'll just go along and I'll just make sure all the material's flat so I can put my frame on top. Okay, should we turn this over and see what it looks like? Okay, let's have a look. Oh, that's not bad. I'm shocked. It's quite good. There we are. See, and that's what you're going to see around the edge. Okay, so let's cut that off. So we'll go round and we'll just cut all the edge of this off. Okay, because it's all like, and it doesn't need to be neat. Okay, just cut it all off. This is, I just haven't tried doing it. Haven't tried doing this for this project. So yeah, so just cut that piece off there. This, by the way, this material I got from, well, as always, I get a lot of my things from Hobbycraft, and this is one of those things. Okay, material. It's not too expensive. It's I can't think how much it was now, but it wasn't much really, because it was like a square piece of, it was what they call a square scrapper material, so it wasn't expensive. But I really like the reindeers. I thought the reindeers were lovely, so that's why I bought it. Okay, so we just cut that. So we've just cut that, and that's that piece there. We're just cutting all the long pieces off. All the way round. I just realised it's got Dancer and Rudolph, and I think it's got all their names on this material. It's got all the reindeers' names on it. So that is that. Okay, and what I'm going to do is go round and flatten that down. Okay, so that when I put my frame on top, it will be nice and flat. Okay, just flatten it all down like that. Poor people, they're all snowed in. Look, you've got to laugh, haven't you? Don't put that much snow in, okay? You just got to work out how, you know, how deep you want that snow to be when it falls. I'm going to cut that piece off. Careful not to touch your acetate as you're doing this, okay? No, my luck, I'll probably put a great big thumbprint on the acetate or something. Okay, yeah, just make sure it's all stuck as flat as you can make it. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure how this is going to work. Okay, so bear with me again with this, and chop that piece off there, because we don't want too many long pieces that are loose. Okay, and make sure there's nothing obscuring anything. Okay, so that you can see that's away from the edge of the frame. Okay, and now what you want to do is okay, plan hasn't worked quite the way I thought it would. It's not quite, it's not, the material is a bit thick. I wondered if that might happen. The material is a little bit thick. So I might have to go away and rethink that. But you know what? The things we're putting on top, you might not even notice that underneath. Okay, this is really unusual. Normally I don't come up against any problems when I'm actually doing a video, but this time I think I have. come up against a little bit of a little bit of a, okay, no, that's not, I don't think this is going to work. It's not going to look as neat as I thought it would. So what I'm going to do is, now I've been on here for about half an hour, I'm going to go away and I'm going to rethink this frame, okay? But this was what I planned on doing. I wanted to cover it like this, and I've done that. I've managed to do that. So I will be back, folks, to show you the next bit, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this so far, and do press the like if you did, and give us a little comment below. It's all just a little bit of fun, really, and to show you how to make a lovely snow globe bouquet, and you might not want them to be snowed in like this. But I hope you're enjoying this project so far. I'll see you again tomorrow. Okay then, bye bye for now.